Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 1st to the 15th, 2020 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive into this reading and see what your angels and your spirit guides have to say. We're going to be starting with your spirit guide animal cards. These are also going to be your totem animals for this time. If you come across these animals in the wild or an image of these animals, this is really your angels and your spirit guides tapping you on the shoulder saying, remember this message, Aries. So angel and spirit guide message for Aries, June 1st to the 15th. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries, June 1st to the 15th. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries, June 1st to the 15th. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right, so this one just flew right at the peacock spirit, which says, let it shine, let your heart shine, let what you love shine, because it's going to be illuminating you. And then we have the wombat spirit, which says, be at home. Be at home within yourself, within what you want to create within your life, that sense of, just being at home within yourself. That quiet comfortableness. I just see that as being so important for you to have that touchstone during this time, that touchstone within yourself, within your spiritual awareness, within your heart, within your soul. There's something big that's going to be happening, some shift that's coming, and just having that sense of my angels are with me, my spirit guides are with me, I know me, that is going to be profoundly powerful. So let's see what your chakra cards have to say. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries, June 1st to the 15th. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries, June 1st to the 15th. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries, June 1st to the 15th. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Ooh, so you have your root chakra and abundance just shining through. So there's something at the root of you that is opening up to really move you forward, moving more into balance with yourself. There's some sort of healing that is going on. This is also around sexual energy. This is around personal desires within your life that's opening up. And then we have meditation, which has the light right over your heart, which is what you're letting shine. So by stepping back, being quiet, being in tune with yourself, you really do let your heart shine. This is the crown chakra, and you call abundance into your life. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries, June 1st to the 15th. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries, June 1st to the 15th. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries, June 1st to the 15th. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right, so the card that wanted to be heard is the Six of Swords. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Things are changing. The Four of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords. Right, you have the Hermit right here, which is a Virgo energy, a time frame of August 23rd to September 22nd. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Seven of Swords. So the repeat of the number 7 is significant here. We have the Two of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we have the Page of Pentacles, again, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, coming into play. But you're really looking at the security of yourself and the way that you want to move forward. There's something new that's coming into your life, that's opening up doors, that's leading you forward. And you really are embracing it during this time. There is a sense here of negative vampiric energy having held you back before, and a sense of thinking, okay, I need to fight this. I need to, get this under control first, and wanting to go head on with that issue, with that problem, or, just ignoring it completely. It's going to be one extreme or the other, depending on your personality type, the way you deal with it. And I see that again here with the Seven of Wands, but there's a sense of, it's like, enough is enough. You need to mourn the energy that has been let into your life, the energy that has constructed a lot of yourself for a short period of time, or for some it's for a long period of time. You might have a wound that is quite deep and quite intense. Can be around a Virgo energy. This Virgo energy can also be the person who's really helping you out, but also there's that sense of turning inward, guiding yourself forward, looking at what you desire that's really coming out here. And that's why you're letting your heart shine, and that's why you need to be at home with yourself. Now, with the wombat spirit, quite literally, be at home, it can simply be a message for these crazy times that we are in. And it's like, okay, be at home within yourself, within your life, but also, home is a safe place to be. So here it's feeling comfortable within your own skin as you let your heart shine. Why is it important for you to embrace the peacock spirit and let it shine? Because I firmly believe that we are emotional beings. As emotional beings, we have to let our heart shine. If we don't let our heart shine, we feel less than, okay? We feel out of sorts with ourselves. As emotional beings, we have to embrace our emotions, not in a way that they take over our lives, but in the way that we respect them and we understand them and we move ourselves forward within this truth. And that's how we are at home with ourselves. And it's greatly affecting your mind, the way that you're looking at what you want, the way that you're moving forward, and abundance is being called into your life. You're also working past hurts, pains, disappointments. And this can be from when you were young. This could be from yesterday. It doesn't really matter. This could be from a past life. There is studies that prove that if you suffered a great trauma, or your DNA line suffered a great trauma, right, somebody within your family, that can be inherited, okay? And it can kind of skew the way that you see things because it makes life just a bit more scary than, if you didn't have that trauma in your background. So here, when you're looking at abundance, we're taking in everything that's holding us back from abundance, that's holding us back from the truth that we want to live. And abundance can be surrounded by gold, but it can also be just being happy, contented, at peace, and filled with joy within your life. That is an abundant life. We all want to be like movie stars. And I mean, that's great. That's enviable. Yes. That's also terrifying. I mean, to me, that would be absolutely terrifying to have everybody around you like that, to be that intense. No privacy, no quiet. So here with the abundance, it's like, look at what your heart truly wants emotionally, what you desire. You're calling that abundance into your life. And the roadblocks that are put up, the roadblocks that we put up knowingly, cognitively, but also subconsciously, that we sit there and we say, oh, can I move forward that way? Or, oh, that's just not for me. That's not my thing. It's like, why? Why? Because you're leading now with your heart. And for you, Aries, what's so brilliant about you is that, you are this passionate, beautiful power. And in Vedic astrology, I am an Aries. And so here, it's like, okay, you can move forward in this passion, in this power, in this determination. And it's kind of like, I'm just going to make that wall crumble. And that works. We've seen it. We've seen it work. But also, sometimes it just is exhausting. And why does life have to be a battle? And so as you lead with your heart, your soul, yourself, this sense of meditation and letting your heart be your guide, of being quiet and letting your emotional truth come in, that's going to be the game changer for you. That's going to be what truly sets you apart. And it's the quietness of the mind, because it's the connection of the mind with the heart, because it's so important. Our hearts dictate so much. Our emotional feelings dictate so much. And it's being in tune with that. It's understanding that. And here, with the Six of Swords, you're moving forward. You're moving forward, cradled in this protection, in this beauty, right? It's kind of like, I need to move on from where I once was. And so as you're moving forward, as you're looking at what you desire, as you're creating your world, it's cognitively, okay, it's within your mind that you're creating this. It's in your mind that you're moving forward. But it's also you saying to yourself, I don't want these roadblocks anymore. I need to have the peace. I need to have the love that I want within my life, because it moves you to the Knight of Pentacles. It moves you to being able to defend your prosperity. It moves you to calling that prosperity in your life and slowly and steadily having it become part of your mantra, of your truth, of the definition of you. I am prosperous. I am wealthy. I am success. And having that narrative, having that I am presence within our lives is astoundingly important, And so here, as you move forward, you can be moving on from an earth sign energy, definitely. That could be the bones of the matter here. But it can also be that an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, or somebody who's just very grounded, who's very kind of down to earth, who has a very sensible way of looking at things, right, is helping you to move forward, or you're taking on this sensibility and you're saying, I am moving towards what I need, what I desire, and what I want within my life. Because as I do so, you are going to see the changes come in. With the Eight of Wands, it's like, ready or not, here it comes. You might be looking at the change and thinking, or looking at things and thinking, oh, they don't need to change. They can always stay like this. But there's something inside of you. It's kind of like having spring fever, right? There's something inside of you that's like, okay, I need to, clear out the closets. I need to, look at the gardens. I need to, just change things up. And that's going to be a driving force for you from the 1st to the 15th of June. That's going to be something where you're sitting there and you're saying, I need to change this up. I need to move forward this way. I need to look at this differently. And you might be thinking, wow, I'm being selfish. I'm looking at things like this. But no, you're being profoundly driven by this change. And this change is driving your life. It's opening up doors that you might not ever have thought of. It is moving you forward. And then as it is moving you forward, it's moving you towards the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is when you think, okay, I only have two options, this way or that way. I can move forward like this, I can move forward like that. I'm not exactly sure, but I can get there, right? And maybe both of those avenues, you're not really thrilled with either one of them, but you're being sensible. And sometimes, yes, you have to be sensible. But the Two of Swords is also saying, okay, clarity is giving you two options. But the fact that you're blindfolded, the fact that the wielder of these two swords is blindfolded, says that there's an option that cannot be seen that is going to be picked. And as you are turning inward with these two options before you, with this understanding before you, you're going to see the balance coming in. And you're going to see yourself moving towards your passion, your purpose, your desire. And it leads you to this turning inward. And hopefully it leads you to feeling at home within yourself. And you might say, oh, Dane, there's a while to go before I feel at home within what I desire, what I want, what I need. And that's totally cool. I mean, wherever you are in your journey, embrace it. Because you might be at that point where you're like, things have to change. And yet terrified to make that change. But turning inward, looking at things just a little bit, you start to see, well, I don't want to be doing this anymore. And I can't be being like this anymore. And I don't want this anymore. And so you're seeing what you don't want, which is really what I think brings us to knowing what we do want. Because people say, oh, I know. I just knew. And a lot of times, okay, yes, you could just know. Sometimes you just know things. But a lot of times you've learned what you don't want anymore. So when you see what you do want, it's like, that's it. That's what I want. That's what I need. That's what's going to be moving me forward. And as you're embracing this, you are embracing you. And you're seeing the light shining within, which is your light, your truth, your passion, your power. It's your angels guiding you. It's following your North Star. Even if other people think you're heading in the absolute wrong direction, that's them. This is you. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is being a student of your prosperity. This can also be a young, earth sign energy, or somebody who's very young in their dealing with earthly matters. And the Knight of Pentacles can be somebody who's very cautious as they move ahead, but is a defender of prosperity, success, bounty. But they move so cautiously and determinedly. They move so forward. And then with with the Page of Pentacles, you're also becoming a student of your prosperity as you turn inward, as you kind of tear away the doubt, the fears, the negativity, and you say, this is what I want to need. This is where I want to be, and this is what I stand for. And so this is going to be a time, during this time, it's going to be a very learning time for you. This is a time to delve deeply into things, especially because you have the repeat of the number 7 here. The repeat of the number 7, that shows, a drive or a shift towards the more spiritual, the more esoteric. I mean, if you're here right now, you have an inclination towards that anyway. And so this is going to be something that you might feel like you have to fight for. Like nobody else understands the way you see the world, the way that you want things. And that can very well be true. The people that you are talking to, the people surrounding you don't understand. That's what makes this such a private journey. But it can also be that, as you work things out, you're redefining your narrative, and you're redefining your narrative towards a more personally spiritual or personally contented place so that you feel at home within yourself. And as you do so, you're going to feel here with the Seven of Wands that you have to defend yourself. You have to defend your views. You have to defend what you want. And it's going to be a battle. That's going to be exhausting really fast. You're really good at battles, Aries. I mean, we are fantastic at standing our ground, not showing fear, and that's it. And that's really cool. That's something that's very admirable. But also, Aries, it's exhausting. It is exhausting to always have to fight. And so whenever I look at the Seven of Wands, I think of this saying that, one of my teachers once said to me. And it was while I was learning the tarot, and she said, people can only walk on you if you lay down. And now sometimes you're just tired and you need to rest and you lay down because life is exhausting. And that's when, the garbage starts to be piled on. Right? That's one thing. But to look at people and to think, oh, your opinion is better than mine. What you have in life is what I want. And so obviously I have to listen to you. You're moving forward in your truth, in your power, towards your goals. This is making your decisions. And this is standing your ground when you need to. And this is also saying, all right, I don't need to fight that battle. That's just going to add agita into my life. I don't need it. I'm going to move forward this way, that way. I'm going to look at things and I'm going to stay true to myself. And that makes it so that you don't feel like you're this fox and this badger going at each other. It makes it so that also with the Nine of Swords, it's like, I'm done. I'm done with the doubts and the fears and the apprehension, because the Nine of Swords is thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it and not being able to move forward the way that you want to. It's being exhausted. It's sleep deprived. It's, it's worry. It's doubt. It's fear. It's everything that you do not want. And with the Nine of Swords, you have this worry here around the earthly plane. Okay, so you have the Six of Wands, then you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. You have this worry around the earthly plane. How am I going to move forward? How am I going to be prosperous? Am I going to be able to defend my prosperity? I have to fight for what I want in life. And will that fight ever end? And what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Swords, it's like the fight does end. You are much more skilled than you think you are, and you move towards passion, power, beauty, but you move forward with this beginner mind. It's kind of like, I do not have all the answers. I do not need to have all the answers, and I am guided towards something more. And as you are guided towards something more, the Four of Pentacles comes in, and that's where that vampiric energy comes up, and it's like, okay, well, can I do this? And the answer is absolutely yes. It's like, well, why am I held back? Because there are still voices in your head that aren't your own, that are speaking negativity over you. There are still people in your life who want what they want and not what's best for you. And so here with the Four of Pentacles, you can feel like that dragon, with its hoard, like, I have to guard this. I have to guard what's precious to me. And then once you see that I don't have to guard it because it's mine, I own it, it is part of me, and I was meant to live in this prosperity, I was meant to live in this abundance, I start moving forward. And it becomes something that is a part of your soul, a part of yourself. And the negativity that is around you, the people that had that power over you, they start to fade and fade. They might not be gone. I mean, this could be scars that run super deep into childhood, right? These could be scars that run into past lives. This could be scars that are immensely weighing on your heart, right? And it can take time. And it can even take somebody to talk to help work through them. But it's leading you towards prosperity that doesn't have to be hoarded, that is the sparkle of your life, that moves you forward in this grace. And as you embrace it, you see the choices that need to be made, and you start moving towards the prosperity that you want, towards the bounty that you need. There's a sense of being done. I mean, right here, I'm just seeing with the Nine of Pentacles, there is a sense of like, I'm done. I turn inward. I do not need to worry about everybody else's thoughts, words, ways of being. I have my angels on my side. This is a great time. I'm a huge fan of angel journals or just talking to your angels. Just connecting with the spirit world is something that we don't take time to do. We do it in meditation, right? But a lot of times in life, we don't take time to truly connect. And that's what's needed here, because it's opening you up to be the student of the prosperity that you want within your life, to open that door, to see the changes that need to be made, but also to give yourself the compliment of how well you're doing, how hard you're working, and how much you've moved forward. Because here, I love that the base is a 7 and the tip of the triangle is a 6. It's like questioning, but also truthfulness. With 7s, the repeat of the number 7, during this time, you will not be able to abide liars. You just won't. You're like, listen, tell me the truth, even if I don't like it, but tell it to my face. Do not lie, do not sneak, do not cheat behind my back. Let me know. And then we can decide what needs to be done. Or I'll know what type of friend you are. I'll know what type of person you are. And here, with the 6 of Swords, it's because you're moving forward and you have at your heart this caring, giving nature. So what you're going to want to do is say, oh no, I'll handle that. Oh no, I'll take care of that. Oh no, I got this. And it's like, okay, that's great. But Aries, you have to remember how much you're putting on your shoulders. Yes, you're a fire sign energy. You have this passion, you have this determination. Fantastic. You're represented by the Emperor in the major arcana. You are a force to be reckoned with, right? And as you are embracing this force, you are looking at the prosperity, the seeds that you want to plant on this earthly plane. And as you look at it, as you see it, as it becomes a part of you, you're like, oh, that's what I want. Like, I thought it was over here. And it's because you get caught up in the drama of everybody else. But you know now, this is a call of change. This is a time of change. And it's calling to your very bones. And it's like, it's changing you towards your prosperity. It's changing you towards the magnificent. And the subconscious message for this time is the Fool. The Fool is the beginner of a journey. Remember, all heroes' quests, they're considered fools before they succeed. And so people might look at you and say, oh, how terribly silly. What do you think you're doing? How could you possibly think that you're good enough to succeed? Where do you think you're going? Who do you think you are? You're on your hero's quest. And the hero of your tale is you. There's no white knight that swoops in. There's no person that makes everything easier. It's knowing that you're the hero of your story. And as you are embracing your truth, your passion, and your purpose, you embrace your life. And it's scary, and at times you will fall, you will fail, you will get back up, because that's what heroes do. A hero's tale is not, oh, they went off into the forest and they slayed the dragon and everything was great and then they lived happily ever after. There's so much more complexity to it, because a good story has its twists and its turns and its jaw-dropping moments. And that's what life is. It's a good story. And here, you are moving forward, the hero of your tale. Subconsciously, you know this, and you will settle for nothing less. Your subconscious chakra message is personal power. Powerful, bold. This is the solar plexus chakra. You know what you want, and you are driven towards what you want. Your solar plexus shines. So here, listen to your gut and let your personal power shine forward. Don't doubt you. This then leads you to your subconscious spirit animal message, which is the parrot spirit. Watch your words. Watch how you speak about yourself. Watch what you say to yourself. You will start to see your words come true. And if your tale is negative, negativity will come to you. If your tale is positive, it doesn't mean that the negativity doesn't come. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. But it means that you start to see that you're worth more, because you are worth more. All right, Aries. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all.